Anthony Richardson just went down with an injury. Right now, we don't know how serious it is, even if he'll miss time or not. But for our Colts rebuild today, we are going to put him on the shelf for year number 1. Maybe this is what he needs to learn from a veteran, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones will lead this offense to mediocrity, probably. So I'm excited to see that. We are actually going to put in our new rookie tight end. He is right now our fullback. We're going to put Woods there. And bada bang, bada boom, get him some reps. He's even better than Mo Alley Cox. So cool with that. Now, our offensive line is good on some aspects of it, bad on others. Of course, Quentin Nelson is a absolute monster. So we love to see him there at 92 overall. Gonna hopefully keep him around for the long run. Now, Bortolini and Goncalves, I'm not even gonna try it. I can't speak, I can't read, I'm an idiot, but they're bad. That being said, on this side of the ball, we are going to actually put our rookie at the other linebacker position. This isn't too bad. It's not really that bad. I feel like Stewart is probably going to regress. And do we make a move already to, get in front of that? He's 31 years old. He is still a monster. We can restructure that contract. Restructuring the contract will free up $3 million and add $3 million next year. So let's see what we can get for Grover Stewart here. I just want to look at the offers. Cole Kmet and a second next year. Logan Wilson and a second as well. That could be a very interesting move. I might talk to the Bengals. I like a lot of these. Jerry Jeudy, we can get a very good wide receiver. Had a great year last year. Darius Robinson, pretty good. That's not bad, dude. A young... And we get a second and a sixth. He's normal dev, but that's a big potential right there. We might pull that trigger right now, honestly. Blankenship, Ricky Pearsall, and a second. I mean, some really good options here. Defensive tackle Milton Williams and a sixth. This would essentially be a swap for a lot younger player who will get better. All right, we're going to go to the Patriots. Let's check out the Pats here and see if we can immediately get this deal going. I want your first round pick. Let's see. Okay, we're closer than you would actually expect. Of course, we're not going to be starting him this year. Let's see, wide receiver. Do you need a wide receiver? You do. What if we give you somebody like Alec Pierce, and then we go and sign a vet? I'm even willing to give you Josh Downs, who is going to be a great player. Not happening right now. What if we swap picks, essentially? What if we give you a third and a fourth this year? Okay, we're moving the needle. We can put it up to a second, and then I think that's a deal right there. Still not there yet. We will give you a third in a couple of years. Still not getting it done. All right, so what if we just get that second potentially? I know they offered us a sixth. I feel like we can get more, and we do. So we are going to get Williams and a second for Stewart. I like this deal for us. Colts fans may not like it as much, but I think it makes us better. I really do. Especially in the long run, we are going to be very good. So hate that we have to keep doing this. There's Williams. Going to put in our guy here. Is there any other spots that I think need to be addressed at the moment? I'm not really sure, as Daniel Jones has to start for us at least through the halfway season, and we will continue. I do think our wide receiver core is not the best, but hey, I think Michael Pittman being a star is kind of wild, but he's got to earn that superstar. So we shall see. Going through the preseason, hopefully we get a clean bill of health from everybody. And hopefully that means Anthony Richardson, doesn't even begin to touch the field. Let's continue as we are in week 5. We're going to stop right there, actually, and see how the team is performing through 5 weeks of the regular season, because I do want to make some trades as well. Let's see how we are doing. 2-4 to start the year. Now, obviously, we do have Daniel Jones under center, who is not performing terribly. 10-6, not amazing. Jonathan Taylor doing pretty okay. Honestly, that's pretty good. And Daniel Jones has 5 rushing touchdowns. Okay. Josh Downs, who we almost got rid of, is doing very well for us. And there's Tyler Warren, 6'6" out of Penn State, and he is absolutely showing every bit of it. Michael Pittman down here is not doing well. Only 8 receptions for 196 yards. That's rough. Let's see how our acquisition is doing. Milton Williams, 3 sacks, 13 tackles, 11 solos, and 2 assists. And not amazing numbers, jumping out numbers. I do want to check how Stewart is doing for the Patriots. And it looks like Stewart isn't doing that well either. 2 sacks, 18 solo tackles. I mean, he's doing good. I think we kind of got the better of that trade going down into the long run. So we're gonna do something here. Let's see what we can do at the quarterback position. Not going to make a huge... Well, let's actually see the trade block here for him, and it's Ritter. No, I'm good. Let's look at the QB position and see what we can do going forward. Mike White, Bo Nix. Obviously, we're not going to get a superstar. We could bring in Shador. Could you imagine? Bring in Watson. We have good massage places here, I think. As Kyler Murray. Jacoby Brissett would be fun to have on this team. Bring him back to the Colts. Not too bad. Garner Minshew. Be the gunslinger. Marcus Mariota. Joe Milton III, man. We're going to go after Joe Milton. I like that. That's a lot of picks they want. Can we just do a quarterback swap of Daniel Jones for Joe Milton? No. Not even a little bit. Okay. Wide receiver is their biggest need. We will give you Josh Downs. I kind of made a terrible move just then. What am I doing? I didn't even put any picks on that, and I'm an idiot. I just traded one of our best wide receivers for a quarterback that won't play that much. So I'm an idiot. I hate myself, and you should hate me too. But we are going to go to the wide receiver position and pick up Odell Beckham Jr. to bring in something. That was our best wide receiver because he was performing amazingly. And I regret it. I regret it immediately. But what can you do? We have to cut somebody.
See how many players you need to.
And we are going to cut the third string quarterback here. Let's go to the adjustments. And we are going to bring in Milton as the starting quarterback for the Colts. Got rid of our best wide receiver because I'm an idiot. But actually now we have to generate the lineup with Odell in there. And Anthony Richardson's going to drop down even more. So star for Tyler Warren, not great. But other than that, the defensive side of the ball still looking pretty good. We are going to bring you back up. Same thing goes for you, and I think we're fine. Granted, we are not a winning organization quite yet, but we will try. As we are going to go to the next week. I don't want to go essentially to the trade deadline and not make a move or two. So we will see as we lose against the Chargers. And I think the last move I'm going to make, and even though this whole rebuild was about Anthony Richardson being injured, we are going to be giving him his walking papers. Jadeveon Clowney would be fun for this team. Cam Jordan, a little too old for my blood. Jalen Naylor, and a couple of picks. Jadeveon Clowney's 32. Eric Kendricks is 33. They're giving us a lot of old guys here. If I could potentially squeeze out a high draft pick, I know the first round pick would never work. Who is interested in Anthony Richardson? Do we have at least a yellow? We do, with the Browns. Of course. They don't have enough. We are going to try to make a trade. So they have 2 first-round picks this year. We're going to try to get one of them. We are going to get one of them. And we are going to trade that second-round pick that we got earlier. And we're almost there. We will give you also a future third. Oh, so close. But not close enough. How about we give you a 4th and then the 3rd, and that'll do the deal right there. Boom. We get a first-round pick for Anthony Richardson. Did we give up too much? I don't think so. We basically turned Anthony Richardson into, a future star of this organization. We do have a spot open now where we are going to pick up yet another quarterback. And we will bring in, Joe Flacco is a part of my other series. Let's bring in Kenny Pickett to cross the picket line and get himself a job here with the Colts. So with that being said, we are going to adjust the lineups one more time before we simulate to the playoffs. If you guys are enjoying this series, please let me know, because I want to be the best that I can be for these videos. So now with the defense all set, Latu go here, you go there, everybody's happy, we are partying. All right, going to the playoffs. Do I expect to be in the playoffs year one? Absolutely not, but hey, who knows? We hopefully can at least be a fringe playoff team this year. Of course, we traded our quarterback, traded our best wide receiver for absolutely nothing, a quarterback that probably won't be starting next year. So, hey, I make stupid moves. You make stupid moves. You're watching this video right now. You made it this far into the video. But let's see, how did we do? We are 7-10. We get a big loss from the Texans. If we would have beaten the Texans, we may have gotten into the playoffs. We may have snuck in. But, of course, let's look at the stats this year. Joe Milton III had a very down year. Wasn't an up year either. 11 interceptions to 18 touchdowns. Daniel Jones probably would have broken that pace at least. We do get a 1,000-yard rusher in Jonathan Taylor, who is going to be great for this team. Hopefully I don't sell him for a bag of peanuts or something. Even Khalil Herbert did his part. Only 64 yards. Actually, he was pretty terrible. Don't have a 1,000-yard receiver because I traded the one that was probably going to do it. I got to give credit to Odell Beckham Jr. We picked him up week 5, and he was our best wide receiver, I would say, by numbers standards. 7 touchdowns on 43 receptions and 600 yards. That is phenomenal from a vet right there. Defensively, let's check. We'll go interceptions. We had a good amount of interceptions, as 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 interceptions. We love to see that. But the sacks, DeForest Buckner does great. And look at this. Milton Williams does great as well. Nearly matches the solo tackles, missing by 1, and 8.5 sacks. Beautiful. Milton Williams, not only a future starter, I think he'll be a future star. With all that out of the way, let's check mock draft number 3 here. So we do have 2 picks in the first round, and it looks like we'll have pick number 10 and pick number 13, which both look like they are going to be defensive players right now. Obviously, we can draft any way we want. They have a quarterback going to the Browns here, which is very interesting. They'll have 5 quarterbacks. Connor Walter, who is a fat piece of shit, is about to go to the Jets. And then Rob Vaughn down here, scrambling quarterback going to the Saints. All that kind of makes sense. If one of those guys can drop to us and is good enough to be on this team, I'll be happy, as we're going to go right towards the Super Bowl. My guess, give me the Ravens winning the Super Bowl this year. And they're not even in it. It's the L.A., Battle of L.A. here. I think I watched that movie in theaters and it sucked, fat nutsack. Battle of L.A., Aaron Eckhart fights fucking aliens and shit. Whatever, but it's a bad movie. Who is going to win? It is going to be the Rams yet again. Let's look at the season recap. Joe Burrow is our MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Look at Khalil Mack bringing it back in time. He brought him all the way to the Super Bowl, just to lose, by the way. And it looks like Aaron Rodgers is gone. Harrison Smith is gone. Bobby Wagner is gone. Von Miller is gone. A lot of great players. Calais Campbell as well. Let's go to re-sign our guys. Hopefully we don't miss out on anything, as we have 21 people here. Okay, left tackle. We definitely need to bring you back. We will give you this nice, lucrative deal, and you can go suck my ass. What's the franchise tag on somebody like him? Fuck off. All right, Alec Pierce. Let's see. We'll give you that deal. Will you like that? Are you guys just... what are you guys, blowing each other together? You guys kind of look like brothers that would drug a woman. That's so bad. Oh, my God. I'm leaving that in, though. I would like to play for... What are we doing to these guys? What do we got, the Penn State fucking locker room? Just come back. Okay. All right. I'm giving you good deals here. You're not coming back. You rushed for like 4 yards this year. Nick Cross. Come on. Don't get crossed up. All right. Okay. Great. Samuel Walback III. Come on. Womack. I enjoyed playing. I'm going to lose my mind, actually. Daniel Jones and Kenny Pickett, goodbye. We still have... I wish Odell... I'll give Odell another shot here. I'm happy to... Yeah, buddy. Well, at least we got Odell Beckham Jr. Everybody else said, fuck off. Which is great. I love that. I love that for us. I love that for you. All right. So, signing free agents. Let's look. Aiden Hutchinson, dude. Warm weather state. He does not want to be here. All right. So, let's go down the list. Quarterback, we can bring in Colts country. Let's buck. No. We are good with the running back position. Wide receiver, though, we could use something. Rondale Moore could be a fun pickup for us. So we are going to offer him a contract. Tight end, we don't need much. As somebody like Jelani Woods here would be fine. Just need a backup tight end. Do we go out and try to get a big guy like Aiden Hutchinson? Obviously we're going to try. We'll give him 17.1 and then a 14.5. That offer's not good. We're not even in his top. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you more then. Boom. There we go. Are we in your top? No. I gave him the most friendly deal possible. All right, we'll up it even more. 22 and 18. 22 and 18, dude. All right, at least we're green now. Are we in your top? We are 4th. All right, can we just remove that offer? We are going to remove that offer. Leo Chanel, though, would be fun. Let's see if we can get him on a deal here. Are we number 1 on his board? No. Okay, so that's a bummer. We will do a couple of evals here. Probably not going to get him. Of course we don't. Let's see. when it comes to, I believe we offered a wide receiver. Rondale Moore is considering us and the Steelers. We do get Jelani Woods, which is very good for this team. It's not a complete needle mover, but we'll be fine. Let's see. I want to look at our edge. I mean, I'll offer you a deal. You're not going to accept it. I know that. But it would be fun to bolster this defense as much as possible. Joe Manito here, what does he want? 1 year? I'll offer you that, and we can put you on the right side, actually. And speaking of, Braden Smith is gone, who we are going to miss, but we do need to replace him. Trent Brown would be a fine replacement. Let's see, as we do another eval. Wow, okay, so do we get anybody? Joe Bonito still not going to sign. We do get Trent Brown, which is nice. Other than that, do we want to bring in anybody? We can bring in an old Daquan Jones, which we're going to try and do, and that is going to be our first week in the books. Still, Joe Bonito has not signed with us, but we do get Daquan Jones as well. With all that, we're not going to go crazy. I think building throughout the draft is for the best, as we are going to basically go through that. Maybe find some gems here. Let's look at the mock draft number 5. The final mock draft has Hunter Collins going at the number 3 spot. So it looks like all the quarterbacks are moving up on the board, with Rob Vaughn not being good. But us, we have number 8, and they do have us. No, we're number 7, and they do have us taking a bad quarterback in Mac Mayers, and we're at number 9. So we do move up quite a bit. It's going to be interesting what we do here, because a lot of guys are going to, go off the board before we're ready. But with rebuilds like this, these 5-year rebuilds, we just have to do our best. We have to make these judgment calls. As Puka Nacua asks for a quarterback, Matthew Stafford getting too old, even if he's on the team or not. I want to go pick by pick here and see what happens, as right edge is going off the board first. Fine by us. Okay, I guess we won't go pick by pick because it'll take freaking forever. But looking at it, quarterbacks do go off the board in the order that they were supposed to. Hunter Collins, Connor Walter, and then Rob Vaughn as well. So we are here at pick number 7. We do have Mac Myers there to pick, but he is a 2 to 3 round talent, so probably not going to be doing that. That being said, other than that, there is not really a good quarterback on the list. Very interesting, Sean Pleasant went up on a lot of people's boards. I mean, he's decent at anything. Okay, so Mac Myers, if you're in the second round, I'll look into you. I really don't like the rest of this draft at this position, so we might move out. But LaMarcus Rogers, though, pretty great speed, solid at everything. Played in Oregon State, has a high motor, can catch, he's got man cover. I think we're going to go with this deal. I like it. So LaMarcus Rogers, hopefully you're good for the Colts. And we get him. True rank is number 1. We get him at number 7. The best pick in the draft. And we are looking good into the future. What a good pickup from us. And I was going to trade it away. And then a defensive tackle goes off the board before we make our next pick. So now that we have our cornerback of the future, maybe it's time to bolster up that line, and Jay Bolden might be the guy. Absolute elite in most categories. Jay Bolden is definitely going to be our pick here. Has him ranked 30th, but I love the pick. He is hidden dev. Not going to beat myself up on that one. I think that was a good pick for us. As we continue, will that quarterback still be on the board, and is he worth a pick? We are going to check it out right here, right now, and he is still on the board. A, deep accuracy, A, under pressure, and B, in both short and medium accuracy. I kind of like what I see. Elite strength out of this quarterback. Great throw. I think we're going to take a chance on him. It's probably going to be a reach, but that's okay. We do need some talent in the quarterback room. He is ranked 78th. We get him at 34, so we could have waited another round, but he is hidden dev out of NC State. I said he was trash when I saw him originally. He could prove me wrong, as a lot of big names going off the board, a lot of heavy position guys, running back, wide receiver. Amani Smith here is an interesting look. He moved up on a lot of people's boards, but I don't think he's impressive whatsoever. I think he only brings strength and speed to the table. Now we have Juwan Hooker, young 21-year-old, and he's pretty good. He's got decent acceleration, but pretty good at everything else. He's got good hit power. He can block shed. Is he our guy? Out of Michigan, he's 6'2". All right, we're going to go for it. He was ranked 98th, so we did pick him up a little early. He does have hidden dev, though. Getting hidden dev on anybody in the draft is very good. So we're going to go into the 4th round. So far, I think we've done pretty well in this draft. There may be some more gems down the board, though, so we got to just continue to look for him. 24 years old, Chris Guzman. Yeah, no. You should have spent more time at college because you're bad. Now, we do need... I hate that. No. I don't want to see Fs as your best traits, you know. Speed rusher. Finesse moves is an A for Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin, my man. Love that. But honestly, I don't see enough for me not to trade this pick away. And if we can get something like that 3rd-round pick, I'll definitely take it. So we have a couple of options. And I think we're going to take this one right here. Well, no, the Rams made the Super Bowl last year. Let's go with the Seahawks. We don't really need that extra 7th-round pick. So we're going to trade out and go into the 5th round of our draft. We got to see. I'm thinking if we can get ourselves a backup running back, I would be pretty happy. Also a backup wide receiver, because Odell Beckham being our 3rd wide receiver is probably not a good look for us. But let's see. Down here on the board, we've got Elton Young. Cannot block worth a damn, and he's not good at anything. So we're going to move on from that. Halfbacks here. I'd like to look at the... Let's see, he's got solid acceleration. I love looking at the speed. Anybody's got great. And Peter Richardson here, receiving back, potential to go undrafted. And he is very interesting. Has a good vert jump. Peter Richardson may be an absolute swing and a miss, but we're going to take him. It's probably going to be a swing and a miss. But he was ranked 65th. We get him at 135. That's not a swing and a miss. That is an absolute home run of a pick out of Oregon State. Peter Richardson may be the future of the backfield here in Indianapolis. Praise the Lord. I love that. Well, now that we got that pick here in the 6th round, can we get ourselves a gem wide receiver? That is the question, as we are going to continue to have ourselves an amazing draft. There has not been a bad pick from us. I do also... Is that Eddie Guerrero? Eric Guerrero. That would have been sweet. He's got elite excel, these guys. Do we have great speed on a couple of these guys as well? Okay, so let's look at these fellas here. Ladarius Sanders. The thing is, he can't catch the ball, but he is fast. We're going to take a couple of flyers here. These are probably not going to work out so well for us. As even this one, we drafted him way better than he should have. He has normal dev at 5'9", very short king. But a guy like him out of the slot wouldn't be necessarily the worst. We are going to pick up another wide receiver, though. We need competition, and that's exactly what this draft is all about. So, wide receiver, we're going to go for it again. Elite excel and I need a great speed. So this is going to be probably the guy, Delvin Monroe. Couldn't catch a cold in the winter, but he's got great speed. He's going to be a return guy for us, and we drafted him very high, but he's got 94 Excel. We'll take it. And that is going to be it for our draft. I think this was one of the best drafts we've had in Madden 26 so far. Let's look at that draft recap. Kayvon Thibodeau went to the Steelers, by the way. An 81 overall LaMarcus Rodgers is potentially a generational talent. We got him at the number 7 position. He is the best player in the draft. Hoorah! Hell yeah. That being said, Jay Bolden, not too shabby either. Starting at a 75 right there. I love it. And Mac Myers is a 72 overall quarterback. We get him in the second round. Probably could have waited, but I like this pick. As well as I do like Juwan Hooker. Juwan Hooker, 21 years old, already a 71 overall. And then Peter Richardson is the man at, I mean, my goodness, 5th round pick. And we get a 73 overall. Sanders, actually a 69 overall for Sanders as a deep threat. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I do want to see if we did miss out on some gems here. So let's look. We do get the best player in the draft, and Phillip Gilmore is the second best player. Probably could have grabbed him. Would have been nice to get him. Benjamin West as well. And Larry Andrews was the first overall pick in the draft. So, with that, I think this team is infinitely better than it was a year ago. Now, let's look at our team before we start this thing. And now, of course, we have to generate a new lineup. Now, do we give Myers the keys? I think we do. And same thing goes for Richardson. He's not going to replace Taylor anytime soon, but that is okay. Warren is injured, and he's going to be injured for one more week, and he'll be back in the fold of things. Defensively, we do not have a, okay. We are probably going to have to go get one. I mean, there's no probably about it, actually. We need to go get one. So we need another linebacker here, and that is exactly what we're going to do. Let's pick up the younger Kalike Hudson. And maybe one more guy, fill out the roster a little more. We do only have 56 men, and we'll cut that down, obviously, to 53 when that time comes. But let's bring in another guy right here. And that'll be probably it. Now, in older Maddens, I would scope out this free agency pool to find any gems that were just kind of not picked up in the draft. So what I like to do is go here and go practice squad eligible and see, like, here's a kicker, Charles Knott, 71 overall, rookie kicker. Granted, I don't think we need a kicker, but he's a star, so we'll pick him up. Charles Knott? Did you just hear that? Charles Knott? My God. And there's also a punter here, Byron Carrington, that we're also going to pick up probably. Why not have young kickers and punters? He is only a normal dev, but we'll pick him up nonetheless. Now, of course, if we look, is there any other guys here? Cornerback Bradley Johnson is 70 overall. Didn't get drafted. Come home. Come home to us. You played in Georgia, but that's okay. Come here. Anybody else? We do have, let's see, Mateus Thurman out of Alabama. You're going to get the call to come join the Indianapolis Colts, and that's going to be our last pick up, 344. My God, his tits weigh 50 pounds each. I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go into the mid-season mark and see how the Colts perform. Okay, how did we do at the mid-season mark? 0-6? We are 0-6. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Mac Meyer, you suck fat nuts. Holy crap. Jonathan Taylor hasn't even been very good. All right, we got to make some moves here, guys. I mean, we're not salvaging this season. Absolutely not. As freaking Milton Williams is shoving it in my ass. This is so hard this year, man. But we are going to make some trades. And I think first things first is to get rid of our star running back. We need anything to help us out. So that is exactly what we're going to try to do. Pat Bryant, Travis Kelce. Could you imagine we get a tight end? I mean, he is 36 years old. It would be fun. But we need something better. I'm liking a lot of these picks here. Jabril Peppers, he's just a little too old for me. Jonas Sanker and a bunch of picks. I'm not going to say that guy's last name. Jordan Addison and a 5th. So, that's great and all. Who sucks? Who's a bad team? We still got to rebuild this team as much as we humanly can. Chargers, didn't they just go to the Super Bowl? All right, let's go to the Commanders. Let's say you give us back your running back and you give us Deebo Samuel. What are we thinking here? It's genuinely not as far as you'd think. That's hilarious. Okay, if we give you these 2/3, we're almost there. Well, what if I don't need another running back. We don't need a great running back. Get rid of Deebo, put in Terry, put it in reverse Terry, give you a second. I mean, I think we can make this work. We are not going to give up our pick this year because it's the number 1 pick. Okay, so let's go back to the original. Deebo. You know, give me Tutu and this. Give me all 3 of these guys. Give me this deal. We're going to make this a thing. We'll give you the second round pick. We are close. I will give you the second round in 2029 as well. Give me this. We're close, dude. Oh, my goodness. 4th, a 5th, and a 3rd. We are just going crazy with these. We don't feel like this offers enough. Okay. All right. Quarterback. Superstar, though. We will give you both of our running backs. We are closer than you'd think. All right. Give you another 3rd. Make this deal happen. There we go. There we go. We finally get this done. Jonathan Taylor and our 3rd string running back. 2 seconds in the future and a 3rd in the future for the first round pick this year. And Deebo Samuel, Tutu Atwell, Brian Robertson Jr. I think we absolutely got a haul there. You may not agree, but we had to make some changes, and I think that was one of our best changes we could have done. That being said, let's adjust the lineup. We are 0-6. I can't believe it. We have yet to win a game this year. Brian Robinson's going to start for us. Deebo Samuel taking over the number 1 spot, which is going to move Michael Pittman to the 2nd spot, which actually could be very beneficial for him. So, with that, our defense is still not the best, but it's doing what it can. They are doing what they can. Hopefully, we turn this season around. Will it happen, though? I don't know. Probably not. We might go 0-18, 0-17, whatever the hell. So we shall see. Did we win a game? We won 3 games. Hey, that's something, huh? So Joe Milton comes in at quarterback for some reason, and he does awful. He does absolutely terrible. I hate this game. Brian Robinson Jr. does really well for us, and it looks like Peter Richardson did get the ball. Did struggle a little bit, but we'll take that as well. Michael Pittman, no receivers over 1,000 yards. Deebo tried, couldn't do it. Tutu Atwell, good addition as well. Looking at the sack leaders, DeForest Buckner did pretty good. Where is our boy? He's not doing the best. He did have 51 tackles. I believe that led our team. Obviously, I say obviously, we didn't make the playoffs. If we made the playoffs with a 3-14 record, that means everybody else died in a plane crash. And that did not happen. So it's going to be the Bills and the Bucks in a very interesting matchup here. Bills and Bucks, give me the Bills. But you know how the Bills like to choke Super Bowls, especially 3 in a row. But let's see, will they choke in the Super Bowl yet again? I'm going to say no. And they do. They absolutely get just destroyed. But Josh Allen does get to take home the MVP. Nothing for us. We are going to try to bring back our players for year number 3. We got worse. We definitely got worse. Let's just keep the auto-generated. Now, of course, we are going to probably have the number 1 pick, which is a defensive tackle. And we should also be having another pick later on in the draft. Did I not? Is it for next year? Maybe it's for next year, or I'm just stupid and I don't even notice. But with that being said, our approval rating is very bad. Yeah, no shit. Let's see. Last year we had a very hard time keeping our guys. Hopefully this year. All right. Yeah, just shove it up my ass. Just do that. What's the franchise tag on him? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to franchise tag Quentin Williams. Quentin Nelson. Michael Pittman Jr. has actually been kind of a letdown. I'm not going to give him a big contract, but he's going to come back. He knows that he's been a letdown. Juju Brents, let's try to bring him back. Have any secondary help whatsoever. I'm excited to sign with this team. Great. It's going a lot better this year. 32 years old, Kenny Moore still has some good miles left in the tank. And okay, so he's going to go. He is out of here. Jalen Jones, we're not going to give you a big deal. And he tells us to eat a dick. Braylon Johnson, who was a sign from the free agency, we're going to give him a little bit of a deal. And he's going to be back here for the long term, 4 more years, which is nice. Other than that, Matthias Thurman, he's going to come back as well, another guy that we kind of just found. We're going to give him 6 years. Not going to last that long. Daquan Jones is old. He's 80. We're going to let him walk. Charles Not the kicker. We're going to bring him back on a very long 7-year deal. Okay, well, enjoy you could have had 7 years of football, but now you're going to just sit. You're going to go to the XFL. You're going to be like, what is it? The guy with the glasses. But let's see if we can make a splash here. How much do we have in cap? We've got a lot. DeForest Buckner, obviously, is the top guy here. Rashee Rice, dude. Could we bring in a Rashee Rice? Let's see. I want to give you a very good deal. 5 years, 11 mil. I don't even think that moves the needle for him, really. We are number 2 on his board. Okay, so let's even make that a little higher. 12 mil, and I'll even match that on your bonus with another 12 mil. So that's 24 mil altogether. Give us that deal. He still doesn't like it. We're going to try one more time. We are going to try one more time. Give him 13 mil and 12.5 mil. We have money to spend. And if we can get a nice wide receiver... All right, well, it's just not going to happen. Kenny Moore, he's got 2 teams interested in him. We could bring him back. He knows this play style very well, and he doesn't want to be with us, so I'm just going to withdraw that offer completely. Wide receiver Jameson Williams could be fun to grab here as well. We're going to give him an offer, even though we do have a good wide receiving core, but it could be a better wide receiving core. We are top on his board. Now, bringing in somebody that actually wants to be here would be fire. So we're going to give him $9 million, John Franklin Myers, and we may bring in somebody else. Bringing in Andrew Van Ginkel. would be fun. A superstar in Andrew. Now, let's see. Anybody else we want to bring in? Tremaine Edmonds could be fun to have on this team, but let's go Trenton Simpson here. We're going to give him a very nice team-friendly or player-friendly offer and do the same thing for Tremaine Edmonds. Oh, we can't. So let's see if we get any of these players. We are going to get Rashee Rice. Okay. We get Rashee Rice on the team. Jameson Williams might join the team as well. Okay. Franklin Myers is still contemplating. Andrew Van Ginkel is here. And same thing with Trenton Simpson. Wow. Okay, Chris Boswell needs to join the squad as well. Let's grab him. We already had a kicker, but so I'm just going to take that away. Did anybody offer Buckner a deal? But we do have a deal out there already for some guys. And I do like having these people that are just interested in us. All right, so we'll offer him a deal. What else can we grab here that we essentially need? Like just bolstering the defense would be great. And that's what we're going to do. Jairi Brown. All right, so we're going to make these moves. Hopefully we get some signings. Jameson Williams still doesn't know if he wants to come here. Same thing goes for Myers. We already knew we were getting Simpson. Okay, there we go. Derek Netty is on the team, and same thing goes for Brown. I feel like if we can get these last couple of guys, we are in it. But, I'm actually super okay with this. Jameson Williams, go to the Chargers. I'm happy with this free agency. I think it's actually huge for us. And we are going to go to the draft in which we have the number 1 pick. What do we do? Because this is not a, this is not a year for the quarterback, really. I think we have our quarterback that we kind of have to work around. Even though he did not have a great rookie campaign, we need to work with it. Do we trade back? I didn't ask to do that. Okay, we have the glitch again. And the top guy is a left tackle. Okay. Elite everything. All right, we're just going to go for it. Hopefully this guy is a generational tackle. I mean, he is as good as we can pretty much hope for. He is 4th ranked. We get him at the number 1 spot, and we also have the 14th pick. I'm happy with that. That is huge for our offensive line. Maybe that was a huge part of just the quarterback play not being what it needed to be. Christine Griffin here. He's good. I don't think he's worth going crazy for. Jason Melvin, halfback out of USC. Great change of direction. He was a good combine and a better college day guy. Don't think that's going to move the needle for me. I think we're going to trade this pick. We've been giving up a lot of picks lately. We can move back a couple spots and get a couple extra picks. I would like to move out into another draft like this right here. We are going to get the Saints 1st and 2nd next year. Think that's good for us, especially because Saints are also in a rebuild. They have the 5th pick, as you can see up there. So they're not that good. So what is happening? Oh, did I not have a 2nd round pick? I was about to say, did I screw up? But no, we just don't have a 2nd round pick. Going into the 3rd round, though, this is where we get some gems. Now, we have Donovan Hull here. Could 6'5" out of North Carolina, vertical threat. Immediately, I think I'm going to like this guy, and this is who we're going to grab. Best player available. Had a very good combine. And he is 60th. We get him 5 picks after he was supposed to go. The only bad part is that he is normal dev. Now, we don't have another pick until the 5th round, and I think that's where we're going to get some quarterback help. Just kind of trying to get a couple of depth pieces here at the end of the draft. And at the front of the 5th round, I think, is a good place to start. If you guys are liking this series, please let me know, and please check out the Saints franchise. That is the big thing that we work on, and we will have one of those every couple of days. Now, Jordan Espinosa is projected to not get drafted. I can see that's probably for the best. Now, day 3, guys, Scott Brine, 6'6" quarterback out of North Texas. And I really like what I'm seeing out of him. He can throw the ball. He's not fast, but some of the best quarterbacks in the world were not fast. So we're going to take a flyer on him. Strong-armed quarterback. We get him at 169. And normal dev, not the best, but he's got 94 throw power. So if we need a big arm down the stretch, he'll be our guy. Now, we do also need some help in other positions. We got a lot of help in the wide receiving core in the free agency. Great. But also we can also get better. Elite acceleration on a couple of these guys. Do we have any elite speed? We do. One is a defensive tackle with elite speed. My goodness. Jonathan Chison. I mean, he's got elite speed. I don't even care. I'm going to make that move. He sucks. So not the best draft for us. We are going to get one more pick here. I believe our first draft was much better, but we did get a great tackle to bolster down the offensive line. And let's make one more selection here. Who's it going to be? It's going to be somebody that's dropped. I feel it. Anybody dropped? Alex Anderson, defensive tackle. You can't show me Fs and expect me to think you're going to do anything good for this team. I want to. You know what I want to see? Who? Let's go wide receiver. Physicals. Well, I guess that wouldn't tell me that. But who is the tallest wide receiver left? 5'9". There's some 6'2s. 6'3 right here. So nothing too big there. I want to see also in the tight end category. There was some 6'6s. All right, we're going to go with a 6'6 guy here. Let's go with Moses McLaughlin here. He's got elite strength and great speed. Moses McLaughlin, big boy, is a very good pickup for us. I mean, does have normal dev, but a good pickup late in the draft. He's a good short route runner. That is perfect for a tight end. And the Bucs, of course, going to get Mr. Irrelevant. Now, let's look at our team. We do have 60 guys on the roster after that. Pretty good draft recap for us. Let's see. Our tackle is a 79 overall. We love to see that. Hopefully he's got X factor. Donovan Hall also did a pretty good job. I forgot we got a tight end, but we have two now. Scott Brine is a 67 overall. Strong arm guy. This was our biggest whiff of the draft, but he is fast. And we've got Moses McLaughlin here as well. So, we are going to start the new season. Hopefully, we're better than 0-6. So, let's check out this team. Now, of course, I think we... what did I do? I hit something. Now, an interesting thing with this team is both of our rookies are superstar. Well, not rookies anymore. Young players are superstar, and they're going to get the keys this year fully. You are driving now. Make me happy. All right? That's all you need to do. And speaking of stars and superstars, look at this team. My goodness. Superstar Central. I mean, you got to love that. All right, so I think this is the year. I say that every year, possibly, but we're going to go to the midseason mark. Hopefully we're not 0-6 this time, because that would suck. I mean, I don't even understand, dude. How are we 1-5? What is going on? Is it because our quarterback is shit? Yes. Yes, that's the reason. Okay, we gotta make a move. How? I'm losing my shit. We're gonna trade this guy for an absolute all-star quarterback. Ugh. I'm out of breath. Okay, whatever. We got Justin Herbert. We've gave up 2 future first-round picks and our shit fucking asshole piece of shit quarterback. I'm not even mad about it, honestly. I mean, are you? We got Justin Herbert. Great. Will we win games, maybe? I'm not sure. Probably not. We'll probably go... They'll probably take a win away from us. We'll go 0-17, even though we're 1-5 right now. Do I have to explain it to you? The joke right now is that I'm losing my mind. That's the funny haha joke of the whole thing. Is that if we don't make the playoffs next year, I'm going to shut down the entire channel. That's okay. You guys don't give a shit, right? I don't give a shit. Can Justin Herbert please just make us good so we could just choke in the playoffs like he always does? That would be great. Let's see. Did we win games? No, we didn't. We won 5 games this year. All right. Alrighty. It's not a rebuild if I just suck every year. He was the 32nd best player in football this year. Good. Justin Herbert is our leading rusher. Justin Herbert is our leading rusher. Well, alrighty. Let's just go into the offseason. I don't even care. Yeah, we got MVP. Yeah, okay, most valuable fucking pussy. Oh my god. I'm sweating. I'm angry. And this will probably, if we don't make the playoffs this year, this is our last year. I mean, that's just how it's going to be. Let's advance to re-sign players. Jonathan Allen retires, probably for the best. He didn't want to see this team suck balls. He didn't even play for us. All right, 22 players. Absolutely, please come back. I will gargle your nuts for you to come back. Whew, thank God. We needed any X factor we could ever hope for. Tyler Warren now. Accept that option, of course. Now we franchise tagged Quentin Nelson last year. He's still very good. This is a low-risk offer. Excited to stay with the team. Deal maker, baby. Re-sign a 90 overall. Hadn't done that yet, which is kind of wild. Latu, I need you to take a lot of money. Okay. You can suck my ass. Oh, wait, did he accept? Okay, well, I didn't really know. Javarius Ward is getting old, but he is going to be old on this team. Joe Milton. Maybe we should have just built around you, bud. You're going to make some money as a backup quarterback. That is for sure. John Franklin, we only signed him for a year last year. And that would go over the salary cap, so that's all we can do. Deebo Samuel's gone. David Montgomery's gone. All these people are gone. We can't make any more moves. So that's going to just bring us to the draft. All right, another draft underway. We need a defensive tackle. That's our need this year. Also, I need to go to therapy, I think. We have the 3rd pick this year. Just losing my mind. Okay. Let's hope there is a defensive tackle high on the board this year. I wish I could fucking see it, but I can't. I'm not going to waste my time with a quarterback. Rudy Gray. Yeah, I mean, he's elite. He's the guy. I'm sure he'll be shit. Hey, what are you, fresh out of prison with that jumpsuit, my man? The fuck is that? All right, well, we get a shit defensive tackle. Well, let's just only get defensive tackles from here on out. That'd be great. Oh, man, I'm losing it, guys. I am absolutely losing it. Oh, we have back-to-back picks here. Okay. Wide receiver, 21 years old, Ingram. Yeah, I want you. I'm not even doing research anymore. But he was the 42nd ranked guy. Oh, were you at the same prison as the other guy with your fucking jumpsuits, man? Okay. Let's see what else we can get. Preston Anthony looks pretty fun here. I don't like him, though. I lied. I hate him, actually. He looks like poop. Let's see. Jimenez, you're the guy. You are the guy. And he's good. Hidden Dev. Okay. Sure. All right, going through the draft recap here. What do we have? 73 overall defensive tackle, and we had some good picks. And then it went poopy. It went poopy butt, poop McGillicuddy the third. Let's go to start this year. If we don't make the playoffs, this is going to be our last year. And I officially concede that the Colts are a cursed franchise. And don't come at me with I made bad moves. I just punched my mic. I made some great moves, okay? I brought in absolutely what we needed. Now, again, going to start him. Justin Herbert, please. This is your first full year with us. Do we need to change some schemes around? Is that what the problem is? Let's do that. Let's get that. There was one that was 68. We'll take that. And 81. Let's change the playbook, dude. Let's just run Justin Herbert's playbook. I know it's not his, but my God, this whole fucking game is so damn slow. I know that I missed it, okay? I get that. Shut your mouth. Get your hands off the fucking keyboard. Hey, you stupid asshole. It was right there the whole time. Have you ever seen somebody mentally deteriorate through a gameplay? As hopefully, we're praying we get a positive record. So, moment of truth. Are we going to make the playoffs this year? Oh my God. Are you pissing all over my face? What is this? I can't, dude. I can't. Oh my. The Colts, man. Andrew Luck retired because the Colts suck so fucking bad. Oh my gosh. We're going to simulate this. You're going to see that we didn't make the playoffs. And then the video is just going to end. And you go, oh, wow, I just wasted an hour and a half of my life. And you know what? So did I. If you had to waste time, I'm going to waste your time. All right? Suck it. Suck it. I hate everything about this game so far. But it is what it is, as the cool kids say. Let's see. Here we are at week 18. Is anything going to change my fortune? Let's see. 6-11. All right, guys, this has been Dragle. Fuck you. This game sucks.